weed block fabric. Should you use it or should you not use it? We'll take a look at this application. It's a commercial application here, and whoever installed this, they use some of the cheapest landscape fabric you could probably purchase. Check this out. This stuff is like, you can see through it. It's almost transparent. You can see the mulch on the other side. So it's kind of like, look at it. It's just tearing apart like that. So it's the cheapest stuff that they could put down. And it doesn't look like they put any landscape staples in it. If they did, the landscape staples are not going to really secure anything because it's so thin that at the slightest whatever, it just rips right through. So if somebody was to walk through here to go from one side to the other, it would just rip right through. But plus the area I'm at, it gets pretty hot. It's a lot of sunlight. You can see where they probably use two different types of fabric here, because this is more of a gray fabric that's just falling apart. Then you have this black that looks like it's a little bit thicker. But the ultraviolet rays that basically have deteriorated this fabric quite a bit. See, it's two different types of fabric here, but it's so thin. I mean, like the weeds are just growing right up straight through it. And this mulch they put down, I'm not a real big fan of colored mulch, but at this site, they figured it's going to look really good, aesthetically pleasing. See, the soil is rock hard. So that's probably one reason why they didn't put too many landscape staples in here, because it's really hard to run staples through this type of a base. It's like it's just a road basis in here, so it's no cultivation or anything going on because there's no plant material. This is just a bioswale from the parking lot. You can see where the stones come down into this bioswale here. So mostly all your runoff is coming down into this bioswale and is percolating back down into the soil profile. So that's cool. They've been able to mitigate this water. Well, I don't know what this is. This may be a drain. So it may be a drain in here somewhere. Probably is. Has to be a drain somewhere down here. Maybe it's a French drain or something like that. But if it is, that'd be kind of weird. Why come they didn't put in just rock rather than mulch? Because the mulch would all, as you can see, it works down and it ends up in the middle of the swale, because it's not really nice big chunks of mulch. It's just a bunch of shredded pellets or bark chips that's been colored. And where they have the rocks is where the water comes off the parkway and goes in, so they have it so it doesn't erode out. But in my opinion, they should have had the whole thing in gravel. That way you can retain it. It'll look a lot better. See right here, the same situation where the water comes in off of the pavement and it goes into the swell area, which goes down over into here and it ends up right over here. So yeah, there's some type of drainage system there, and they have these pipes that they drilled holes in it in order to have the water to permeate down in there. But all these holes that are in here, those are all holes that were drilled by the contractor. So this isn't something that was made specifically for that. Or if it was, they probably just drilled some more holes in there. But the main thing is I want to point out this landscape fabric. That is the cheapest stuff that you could probably buy here at this commercial site, which is basically rip the client off in a way, because it doesn't last. It's not good. Not a good look. Anyway, should you use landscape fabric? Should you not? You be the judge.